Hello, my name is Trace Glick, and for this upcoming school year, I'm going for the position of president. I can still remember the first few months of my freshman year of high school. These months were characterized by the rich friendships that I made through the choir program. I can remember the nervousness that I felt when transitioning from middle school to high school, being nervous that I might lose the friendships that I had made in middle school in the transition. I know people often have a rough transition between middle school and high school, or when transitioning from program to program. Luckily for me, I was not given that choice. When I walked through the door of the choir room, my fears and anxieties seemed to disappear. I remember the friendly environment of the choir program, and I will remember the way that the choir president of that year reached out to me. He reached out to me in a way that felt genuine and not contrived. Fortunately, I know that many people do not have the same experience that I did. I have been taught throughout my life that if you love something, you had better share it with others. And if I am selected as president for next year, that's exactly what I aim to do. I aim to make sure that people feel inspired to try something new or to come out of their comfort zones. I've experienced many things this year that I consider to be life-changing, and I can't help but to want the same for you guys. A youth group leader once told me that a good leader is not one that aims to preside over his program, but one that aims to serve the members of his group. If I'm selected as president next year, I promise that I will do my best to give you the best experience that you can and to serve you always. In preparing to apply for this position, I couldn't help but to think on current and past choir presidents and how I've had the chance to grow alongside them and how they've influenced me. I aim to follow in their footsteps. Thank you, and I'm looking forward to another great year.
My name is Tyler Nicholas, and I'll be running for Desert Oasis Choir President. Choir has given me many opportunities to grow and shape me as a friend, a student, and a leader. It has given me many experiences I have never forgotten and I will never forget. And I hope that if I am given the opportunity to grow into this position as choir president, that I will be able to have those feelings and experiences for those around me. In my last 2 years as a choir officer, I have learned many different lessons so that I can lead better. Some of these include the ability to know when it is time to pass the work on to others instead of just focusing on it on one person. We work together as a team so that we can be successful, and it is better for us as individuals to work together as a team because it makes us more successful and it builds better leaders. Along with that, I have learned the importance of organization, not only for time management, but for when you have other functions as well. Being in sports and a number of homework-heavy and study-heavy classes, the organization it involves has taught me that keeping those who are counting on you involved is the most important thing to success. For these reasons, I have chosen to apply for the position of president. The position is a large shoe to fill, but with the help of others, whether it be important jobs, little favors, or anything in between, I feel like the Desert Oasis program can grow and flourish to be the best it can be.
Hi, my name is Jordan Dienda and I'm running for choir president. I've always had a passion for music, and without it, I don't know where or who I would be. In the future, I would like to pursue a career in music education, and I want to make a difference by inspiring my students like teachers have inspired me. Becoming president will not only allow me to explore my love for music, but it will also let me learn how to run my own choir someday. Choir has awarded me the pleasure of meeting new people, and with those people making incredible music. That feeling you get on stage is indescribable, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. I believe because I'm responsible, optimistic, and dedicated, I can represent our program very well. I want us all to be more connected next year, and I would like to see more people auditioning for various events like pop concert, honor choir, all state. I would also like our atmosphere to stay very welcoming and kind. I truly love this program, and I would love to work alongside Mr. P to help us reach new heights within our choirs. This is why I believe I should be chosen for choir president. I've always had a passion for music, and without it, I don't know where or who I would be. In the future, I would like to pursue a career in music education, and I want to make a difference by inspiring my students like teachers have inspired me. Becoming president will not only allow me to explore my love for music, but it will also let me learn how to run my own choir someday. Choir has awarded me the pleasure of meeting new people, and with those people making incredible music. That feeling you get on stage is indescribable, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. I believe because I'm responsible, optimistic, and dedicated, I can represent our program very well. I want us all to be more connected next year, and I would like to see more people auditioning for various events like pop concert, honor choir, all state. I would also like our atmosphere to stay very welcoming and kind. I truly love this program, and I would love to work alongside Mr. P to help us reach new heights within our choirs. This is why I believe I should be chosen for choir president.
Hi, my name is Elena Velardo, and I'm running for soprano section leader and vice president of fundraising. Next year I'm going to be a senior, and I think I would be a good choice for these positions because I'm really dedicated to the choir. I'm really passionate about music itself. I feel like I would be a good vice president because I believe that I would be able to complete all the tasks and be able to communicate with Mr. P as well as the other officers alongside me. I believe I would be able to complete all the tasks that were given to me and be able to do my job to its fullest. I really want to be a section leader because I have seen how other section leaders and my own have impacted me and other students, and I would really like to do that for other people, and I would really like to help out within my section and others. Being in this choir is really important to me, and I would really like to see how I could positively impact it, and see how I could grow myself and help others grow. And yeah, so.
Hi, my name is Melissa Chavez, and I am running for Vice President for Fundraising and Section Leader for Concert Choir next year. I feel that I am qualified for these positions for next year because I'm a hard-working student, and I am very well organized and keep all my work done in a timely manner. Besides fundraising within choir, I have experience with fundraising outside of school, and by that I mean that I have been fundraising every single year for church when it comes to like spiritual camps or whatever since I was 12 years old. My vision for choir next year is that since there are so many big things happening next year with events and travel and all that, there will be many opportunities for people to fundraise aside from the chocolate and popcorn fundraisers, and these fundraisers would be something like those, but they would be fundraisers that would be easy to sell, like the chocolate and popcorn fundraisers. Also, aside from being hardworking and well organized with having things done in a timely manner, besides taking all AP and honor classes, I am still able to keep choir in one of my top priorities and to always be involved as much as I can and to help whenever I can too.
My name is Eleanor Joyce, and I'm running for the position of Vice President to Special Events and Travel and Concert Choir Alto Section Leader. I'm going for these positions because I'm ready for the responsibility that comes along with them. I want to be Section Leader because I love teaching music, and I want to inspire others to be the best that they can be. I want to be someone that others in my section can come to for advice or when they need help. It will also prepare me to hopefully be chamber section leader my senior year. I want to be vice president because I'm ready to take on the responsibility that comes along with it, and I want to grow as a leader and be a role model to others just like past presidents and vice presidents have been to me. And I want to work closely with Mr. P and have an important say on what goes on in our choir program. I'm fit to be section leader because I have some piano experience and I have lots of experience playing other instruments. I have experience with leadership and teaching. I'm really dedicated to choir and it's my first priority. And I'm willing to work hard and put in the time that goes along with being section leader, and I'm ready to help others and prepare other altos to be leaders in their coming years. Fit to be vice president because I have prior leadership experience in the choir program, so I have a feel for the way that things work, and I've also seen things that could be improved upon next year, and if I become vice president, I will work to improve on those things. So with my experience, I think that I would make a good vice president. I'm also super organized when it comes to planning events. And I know that I could be very beneficial for things like the choir banquet and tailgate, homecoming, and trips. My main goal overall would just to be really helpful to Mr. P so that we could have a good year that runs smoothly. So Mr. P would be happy, so then it would make everybody else happy.
Guys, I'm Noemi Hernandez, and I'm going for Vice President of Events and Alto Section Leader. I have always loved music, and I would never trade that feeling I get on stage for anything in this world. I believe that I am a qualified candidate for this position because I am a hardworking student and I am ranked 6th in my class. I am very organized and I am very good at managing my time, and I believe that these are 2 key factors that these positions should have. I believe that you should vote for me because next year I want to involve the choir in more fun activities and bring us closer together as family. I want to work with publicity manager and start doing more student shout-outs. And not only that, but during kickbacks, I would like to start implementing more activities that encourage people to make new friends. As for section leader, I have very good leadership characteristics that I have developed through NHS, and I have also led sectionals throughout this year. Therefore, I believe that I'm a very good candidate for these 2 positions.
Hi, I'm Carly Ruby, and I'm applying for the Secretary-Treasurer position. I really feel this job ties in with my strengths, and I also would really like to apply my leadership skills. I've got a lot of experience through leadership training and leadership experience through Taekwondo and the FBI Youth Leadership Program. so I feel I have a lot of skills that I can contribute to our choir program. I would really like to do this because I feel like it'd be a great opportunity to grow and to get more experience and to not only be involved in my choir, but the choir program as a whole, and I can work with other people. I really would like to give back to the program too. Everything that I've learned from all the seniors and leadership officers that I met my freshman year, they taught me a lot. I really want to demonstrate everything I've learned from all of my experiences in this program and all of my influences, because I want to keep this choir program going and I want to keep it as good as it's always been and even better. I really hope I can apply my skills that I have. I hope to be your secretary and treasurer so I can work with all of you and make next year even better.
Hello, I am Taylor Flath, and I would like to be your Secretary-Treasurer for next year. As Secretary-Treasurer for this year, I feel like I have learned a lot and can do more next year. I want to keep the choir more informed and would like to establish monthly newsletters to help you guys out. In order for next year to be a really fun year, I really want to keep us organized, and thank you.
Hi guys, I'm Jerome and I'm running for Concert Choir's tenor section leader. I believe that I should be section leader because I have a lot of positive things I can contribute to the choir. As a lot of you guys know, I'm very involved in choir. I've been in 4 choirs since my sophomore year and have been in honor choir in All-State for the past 2 years. This past school year, I served as videographer. Since becoming so, I have learned a lot about what it means to be a great leader. A lot of my time is dedicated to this choir, and it would be a great privilege to end my senior year serving as Concert Choir's tenor section leader. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Sean Byers and I'm going for Concert Choir Tenor Section Leader. I'm going for this position because ever since 4th grade I've been in choir and I've instantly fallen in love with it, and I just would love to be a part of something bigger in this program and overall. Throughout the last 2 years I've learned a lot about leadership and being a leader in general, whether it's working alongside officers this year or helping to become one in the future years. I feel like I would be good for this position because I have a good work ethic and I like to get stuff done when it needs to be done, even if I mess around a little bit in the meantime. One of my things that I like to do is I like to work with a smile on my face and show people respect, because I feel like it will give me respect in return from them. And I think that's a really big key to being a leader or having someone stand out in general, because no one likes to have a mean leader, you know? And I feel like that's something about me that will stand out from other people. So with all that being said, I am really looking forward to next year, regardless of what happens, and thank you all for your consideration.
Hi guys, my name's Brandon Foley and I'm applying for the position of bass section leader. Having been in chamber choir for 2 years and All-State and honor choir for 1, I've learned a lot about being a musician, singer. I've also grown a lot over the past year as a leader from being on the property crew. It's because of this that I want to be the concert choir bass section leader. I'm a strong leader, a hard worker, and I'm very committed to this program. Taking private piano lessons over the past few months has also prepared me for the position. Our program has had a really great year, but I believe it can be even more successful next year, and I hope to help be a big part of that. That's why I believe I should be selected as bass section leader.